Okay, the stream will be starting soon. I just have to wait for, like, the delay to... Okay, it is already started. Great. I think, you know, just, like... I scheduled it for 1:45, but I thought I'd, I don't know, start it slightly earlier because I could. And I'd just, like, wait. Maybe? I'm not sure. Because it, you know, takes like a few minutes for people to show up to... Oh, there's somebody already here. Okay, great. Gutter Tank Enjoyer. Alright, I'll get going then. Today I'm just gonna get the easy 2S endings. I've already gotten them before, but I haven't streamed it, so I just thought I'd do that, because... I don't know, I got the other two on stream, and I was like, well, not sure what else to stream after that part. What's better? I think... Oh, hello. Hupjerku. Hupjeruk. Yeah, I have no idea how to say that. I guess, I mean, we probably won't use either. I think this is slightly more useful, more likely to be useful. Fast stance is more useful, but it's a bit more likely we'll use defense stance, I think. You always take spearheads, so you get on guards, and the spear, which is enough damage to take one of the guards in one, to destroy one of the guards' arms in one hit on hard mode, which we might not even need to do, because this is the easiest S ending, and you don't need to do any fights at all if you can avoid them. So I'll try to do this quickly. I think when I did it before, it took like a bit over an hour, but that was being unnecessarily cautious. You can kind of just run through this one. If you get Passages of Mahab in one of the bookshelves, you can really just skip straight to the end. But I'm not relying on that. I'm just gonna play kind of normally, but quickly is the idea. Which... Oh, quill. Okay, helpful. We likely don't even need this stuff, but I don't know. It's right here, it's free, so I'll take it. Ah, plate mail, a very slight armor upgrade. And the key that we need to get past this. So, we basically just need to get to Mahab as fast as possible. I'm not actually, like... I don't know. I didn't mean to attack here. I wonder if you can roll high enough to destroy that. That was kind of close, but I think that's about as high as a roll you can get with the spear. It's... I don't know. The average... You need to do 250 damage to destroy guard's arm in one hit. And the spear manages that most of the time. It can fail, as seen in my video of cute cat girl has fun adventure in Dungeons of Fear and Hunger, I believe the name is. Oh, okay, that's good. That's good. That's where we want to see the elite guard, actually. That's the best spot for it to be. That is not in the way of anything. Maybe I should play some music from that video. Some of my cat music. I'm gonna have a look in a moment. Let's see. Do I have any of the cat music at the ready? Let's see, resources, music. I do have my cat music. Okay, here we go. Alright. In silly cat girl has fun adventure in Dungeons of Fear and Hunger fashion, here's my cat music playlist. I think I just typed like cat music into YouTube and looked for, you know, decent results. There's nothing particularly cat about some of them, But I don't know. They were fun. It's a fun video. Oh, okay, wait. I didn't see the guard because the torch was running low. We probably just win. Okay, good. Oh. So I think we probably take the normal path through the caves because you need to get the cube no matter what. It would be nice to do the leg sweep skip to get to Lagarde quickly, but that doesn't like help us. Somebody very loud outside. Okay, I think I can talk again. I don't think getting to Lagarde really quickly actually helps us at all. I think, because, yeah, we need the cube, so that skips past the cube. Probably have enough random items at this point, but there we go. Okay. Yeah, this is the easiest SNDing by far. Okay, well, that's fine. It's also nice you start with the ability to defeat guards. Like, Raggenbalder can with an axe. But even then, it's not as safe, and you don't have arm guards, which Jark does have. Oh, I should have named her Yark. I forgot. I messed up. I need to reset for that one. I'm not gonna bother resetting. It's like halfway done, I think. Maybe. Like, yeah, because you basically just enter Mahab and you're done. You like walk around a little bit. It's kind of funny. The SNDs give hints as to for what you need to do to beat them, but most of the hints really aren't very good. And her hint is not very good either, but I don't need to go this way. Right? I'm pretty sure I don't. Oh, you know, if I learn Light Sweep, that will help me... How long is this song? Okay, it's almost done. If I have Light Sweep, I think that instantly kills the Spear Cave Dwellers, which are the only dangerous enemy on that path, so I think that's like kind of worth doing. It's also fun, you know, using Leg Sweep to instantly explode their head. That's another fun video I made. Every irregular leg sweep in most to least useful. I forgot to get the soul. Oh, I might have chosen the wrong skill for Light Sweep. You need to choose a specific one. So I might not even get it here. Oh, well, I don't know. The Fear and Hugger music is still going, in addition to the cat music. I do not choose the right skill. Yeah, you need to choose Fast Stance for that. Okay, well we can't even do that then. I should remember that more often. I mean, I wasn't even thinking about it for this video. Hello to Chiller. Okay, anyway, Fast Stance doesn't really help us. Leg Sweep would have, but that's fine. We don't need to do any fights. We are just likely to. Oh dang, this is the one where it's really hard to avoid Moonless. But also the one where Rotten Meat doesn't even help. Alright, so that doesn't... I don't fight Moonless very much. I think I've only fought Moonless like twice. Because, you know, normally, even if you don't want to recruit Moonless, you just feed her and then tell her to leave. I don't think she's terribly dangerous. Okay, especially if she misses. And, okay, well, we just do nothing for a moment. What does that do? Oh, increases her strength. Interesting. Does that help? Because most enemy attacks... do they even factor in strength? I'm not sure. Could use with more bandages, but... could do with more bandages, but oh well. I could go heal with the bunny masks, or I could just keep going. Probably don't need healing. Hello, Nothramus. Nice to meet you too. And eventually you'll walk away. Okay, great. Grab extra torches, which we might need. Okay. Basically done. Basically done. I mean, when you start the thing, you're basically done. Okay. Okay. So yeah, on the harder difficulties, the hand has a significant dodge chance, and it's kind of better to just go for the torso, I think. I don't know. I'm not certain. Kind of annoying getting repeatedly locusts swarmed, but... okay. Come on. Is that enough? No, we need one more hit, I think. Another? Oh god. Okay. Might be worth considering the bunny masks at this point. Okay, seriously? Maybe I should have gone for that. But if I went for the hand, I'd just miss. You know? That's the thing. Am I just gonna die? Just gonna get Locust Swarm stun locked from, like, 60 health? Okay. How safe? I think we go to the bunny masks to heal. I think we need it at this point. Bit of a delay. Okay, I don't think there's anything dangerous on the way back, so we're... oh, cave gnomes would be very bad right now. That could instantly kill us. From the direct damage of a cave gnome. You can die to the infection from a cave gnome, that's, you know, that happens to people, but the direct damage of a cave gnome is a very, I don't know, dishonorable way to die. And I will be avoiding that as much as I can. I think I might have missed herbs here. Yeah, there we go. I only had one green herb. Orange, any lookout side stream win. I don't know what I do exactly, but I would like to. I mean, just playing normally, maybe. I would consider that. Oh wait, I need the book, the fake book. Yeah, I really like the game. I have a video that I've been... I think this is fun, actually. We just talked to it, right? Ghouls are completely not dangerous. You just say you're gonna kill them, and then they don't attack you. Anyway, what was it? I have a video on another Look Outside related video that I was... It's really difficult to edit. Oh, promo. That could be bad. We got past... We could just skip it to the end. We could skip to the end at any time. Okay, promo is up there. That's a little difficult. Because there's a lot of guards in the way. Chromolar turning... Hello? You forget? Maybe if I go to the entrance to despawn Chromolar, there's a lot of guards in the way. I don't... okay, Chromolar sees me now, so there's not a lot of choice. Just gonna run and hope I don't get killed by this guard, because even though we're pretty safe in a fight against guards, we're not at all 100% safe. Okay, now this is my Neko Arc music. Okay, that despawned Chromolar. Okay, no, the dogs are... Okay, okay. Fine, we go the path. We do this. Fine, we just skip it. Is this supposed to be in my... I'm not sure if this is supposed to be my cat music playlist, but whatever. I think getting Passengers of Mahab at that bookshelf is like the way to win a speedrun. Not like win a, like if you want to get like a good time on a speedrun, that's what you need to do. And so we got it, even though that wasn't the intention. Here we are, with the dog. I already killed the dog, sorry. I think you need to on the harder difficulties. I don't think you have the luxury of not killing the dog. You could, like, it depends on the map layout, but this is the one where you go directly into them, which was inconvenient. Okay, I normally end up fighting the uteruses, but it's probably not difficult to avoid killing them. How about leg sweep? It's kind of useful. I'll learn that in case. I don't think I'm likely to fight anything where it actually helps, but it's good. I'm also using a spear, so I couldn't leg sweep in case I ended up in that situation. Whatever. Oh, D'arce S ending. Okay, it's really, really easy. I forgot, I was saying earlier, about, like, there's hints for every S ending when you start the... I'm just waiting for the loud car. When you start the game in hard mode, there's hints, but most of them aren't very helpful. But D'arce is so easy, you could just kind of get it by wandering around. You can just get it, like, by accident. So I think you go here. Yeah. So... yeah, torn instruction 3 right there. And then yeah, the other two are both in the library, so we just go in here, and I think it's this bookshelf. Yep, torn instruction 1, and then we go back here, and then you need to do this correctly. I'm wondering if I have it memorized yet. I think... now that one's right already. I think two of them in a row are like this, and then... I think this one is... I don't have it memorized yet. I'm gonna look it up quickly. People are yelling hello. Ah, it's Kira Queen again. Health. Okay, thank you for the message, health. Okay, arms behind head, stood on one leg, hands together, praying, facing left, one leg judgment. Okay, facing left. What's that? Arms behind head, okay. Facing left. Is that it? Okay. Then same as 3. This is the one that's correct by default. Okay, and this is the one that's... okay. So you go to the library, you do the little library thing, you pick up the instructions from the bookshelf, and then the other instructions are somewhere in here. I forget where exactly, but just... I don't know, you have to check every... like, how do you actually find it naturally? I guess you get some books from these. Oh, I didn't know there was a coin flip on that one. Yeah, Kira is Kira Queen Daisan no Bakudan. Or no, Bites Sadusto, sorry. I mean, it is Daison no Bakudan Bites Sadusto. But, okay, wait, where? Did I get it or not? I didn't notice it. I did get it, okay. In that case, we leave. We put them together. It's Rebirth of the Beloved. The paper has only mysterious occult symbols and circles that form instructions on how to give rebirth to your loved one. You do not understand what these mean, but for some reason the ways are engraved in your head. And then you learn how to do it. And then you just go find Lagarde. And that is it. So basically, the only... Like, you get to Mahab and then you're done, pretty much. You enter Mahab, and then you leave. How am I? Just pretty good, I think. I'm enjoying live streaming more, which is pretty cool. Okay, wait, we have to avoid these. What was I going to say? It was hot until, like, previously, but then they were like, oh, it's going to rain, and then it'll cool down. And it rained and it cooled down, but then it became humid. So it was effectively very hot on my walk today, anyway. Minor annoyances, really. Yeah, I didn't want to use the passages of Mahab skip to Mahab instantly thing, but dogs were attacking me. I don't know if... Oh, that's probably what they meant by what the dog doing. The dogs that were going to instantly kill me, I forgot about. Yeah, it's easy to... Okay, we do have to kind of sneak past these guards. And this one's a little bit difficult. The elite guard. And we've won! Maybe? Hello? Yep. Yeah, he's dead. I'm trembling and stuff, and it's pretty bad. Oh no. Hello. Okay, we can use Rebirth of the Beloved. Using this complicated magic and rituals involved seems to come naturally from you, as if there is a divine hand guiding you in this. That is an interesting thing to think about. Like, when people... Like, why is there a divine hand guiding Gark in doing this? Is that just kind of figure of speech? But... Oh, tell us about... Okay, the new gods. That's kind of... Okay. And so the new gods are humans that go to Mahab, like we did, and then they sit on the golden throne, which is a thing that sends you into the void. And then you become a new god, and you basically just made like really strong, and like you can fly, and maybe you get other things like Nilvin can go into people's dreams. Cahara can too if he becomes a new god. Yeah, okay, sorry. I'm gonna keep answering the question. What was it? So, a big part of the whole story of the first... I mean, it seems like you should experience the story yourself. Oh yeah, they are like the guys that sat at that throne. And they get changed to embody their soul type more. So like so they become the tormented one because I had the tormented soul, or the enlightened one. Yeah, Catgirl Dark. It's a fun mod. I have a link to it at the Catgirl Has Fun Time in the Dungeons of Fear and Hunger video. And so anyway, a big part of the story is that like the new gods aren't actually that powerful. They aren't like similar to the old gods or anything. And Lagarde did want to become a new god, though I have a video about how Lagarde was kind of different. It's what happened to Lagarde's soul, and I really the thumbnail I really like. It's like, this man has no soul. That that assumes some knowledge about the new gods already. And so that one, anyway, Nothramis has this whole thing about like Nothramis is the one that figured out that what the Fellowship was doing, the new gods you meet in the game, in this game, what they were doing was like not a good idea. But Nothramis thinks what Le'garde is doing is a good idea. And so like clearly Le'garde has something figured out if Nothramis thinks what he's doing is a good idea. But mostly his plan just seems to become a normal new god. But most likely, which is better? This one. Lockpicking, I think. Thanks, Orange, for Lord. Yes, thank you. That is, okay, that was the right choice. The other one can be good. Anyway. Yeah, so Le'garde probably just becomes a new god, but kind of better than most, but not like that. I don't know. It's a little unclear why Nothramis thinks his idea is so good. Anyway, the other thing about streaming, I'm thinking of like maybe doing more scheduling of the streams, because it would always be on Monday, Wednesday, or Friday at approximately this time frame, like between 1 and 4 p.m. on my time zone, which is the Western time zone. And so, I don't know, where would you put that on a YouTube channel? I know, like, I've seen Twitch channels with, like, schedules, because they have, like, you go, like, you move down on the thing, and then it tells you the schedule, and, but there's not, like, a dedicated spot on YouTube. You see Le'garde's new god form, yeah, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday would be the days that I would stream. I didn't get anything there. Yeah, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at kind of this time frame between, like, can you move down already or something? Like, okay, whatever. It's 1 to 4 p.m. for me. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, Le'garde, yeah, I think he's definitely mostly a new god in Termina. It's possible that something else has gone on. I would say probably not, but there's a significant chance that, like, it's a story inconsistency or something. Like possibly Mira wrote the S ending and then changed his mind on Le'garde in some ways before Termina. The S endings were added pretty late to this game, so like Termina was in development when they were added, so he was definitely thinking about like what canonically happened and like putting that into the characters. Let's check if the Elite Guard is here. No. Okay, that's bad news, but it's not that bad. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, I think Le'garde, when you meet him in Termina, has definitely become a new god. The only question is, like, did something weird happen with him having also been revived from the dead by Dark? Because some stuff kind of makes it seem like that. But mostly it doesn't. Mostly I think I don't know. I've had, like, very, very long discussions and lots of questions about, like, how exactly that goes. Le'garde is a new god, however he's very competent. His influence hadn't diminished 3 years after the first game. He's still working on elevating humanity, yeah. Oh, on guards, that's useful. Yeah, because he clearly mentions having sat on the Golden Throne, he mentioned having been in the Void when you talk to him. He's like, his ego was left behind in wandering the dark green hue or something. And he also clearly did talk to Nathra, which, in the way that happens if you bring Nathra and Le'garde to the throne at the same time, which can only happen Well, I mean, realistically, it would only happen right after Francois was defeated. So presumably, Nostra and Lagarde were at Francois's death. Which just makes things a little bit... Which makes things like... You know, basically, it doesn't make sense for him to have been revived. Is there... Let me think. Can I cross this without being shot? Okay, I can. I'm gonna go get and guard before I do any fights, because that will make them all a lot easier. What was I saying? I think I said most of what I meant to say. It's easy to lose track of what I'm talking about while live streaming. I'm not as completely accustomed to that yet. Chrome Mauler? Oh, okay. That's fine, I guess. A little bit annoying, but we make it out of this. We do need to get 50 coins before long, which we only have 11. One of the best ways to get coins, though, is just saving Buckman, so as long as we do that correctly, we'll have it. Oh, you started playing Enki's S ending. Or, I'm assuming that's what you mean, rather than just, like, generally playing Enki. It is a difficult one, for sure. And Enki in general is a bit of a difficult character. Because his only real benefit is somebody... Is there a bug? Buckman just talked to me like he was here, but he wasn't. Strange. Enki's only real benefit is that he starts with affinity, full affinity with one of the gods, which, like, you know, can be good, but you have to know how you want to do that exactly, and it can also be worthless. Or no, what am I saying? You have to know what you're doing with it, and then also, it still, like, costs mind. Like, it's not as good as Engard or anything like that. Anyway. Pen beats sword, character. Anyway, so Lagarde is officially confirmed by Miro to be based on Griffith. Though I think that, like, I haven't read Berserk, I'm not too interested in it, personally. But I think Griffith is more evil. I mean, Lagarde does do very bad things, but he also, you know, like, by Termina, he's killing millions of people. He does have an actual positive objective, though, instead of entirely selfish. So, there's something to that, but, the main thing I wanted to say is that, like, I think that the Griffith comparison, people get really caught up in it, and then they think, like, okay, Lagarde is the most evil person. And he's not really the most evil person. Well, here's another reason to take lockpicking instead of steel. You can get him guarded easily. Griffith, yeah, I've heard he's very vile. That is what I've heard as well. Let's get the book in case we need it. But Lagarde is not as bad. Oh, we got Passages of Mahab again. We could just... I think... skipping there doesn't help us that much. It would help us, like, a little bit. But, we already did that with Dark, so... Yeah, Lagarde is not the most evil character, but a lot of people do call him that. I wouldn't... I mean, Pocket Cat... Yeah, definitely bad. My choice would be Nasra or Percolé, though, just because they're also on the, like, mass destruction of, you know, potentially millions of people scale. Where am I going now? So I got in guard. So what I need to do is maybe go see if Buckman was saved, because that would get me the money I need. Yeah, Lagarde's only inspired by Griffith. He isn't, like, directly Griffith. Pocket Cat's a funny character, I agree. But one of the things, okay, that, like, Muir has, I think, specifically said is that Lagarde is based off of Griffith, but Ragnvaldr is not Guts. Ragnvaldr is more like, the Belmonts in Castlevania. You know, I don't know that much about them, but they have the you know, multi-generation hunting down a vampire thing going on. At the very least. Do we not win? Okay, no, we win. Oof. I was a little bit scared about that. I thought we got that. I just find the term of PDF file a very funny way to shorten it. Yeah, I mean, what's fun I think about Pocket Cat is, like, it's the first nice person you meet, and then he's like, I also trade for human children. Maybe I just kill this. Just kill it? Probably. Actually, this isn't that... My chances aren't that high. Oh, okay, well, I got lucky there. Okay, this is turn 1, so we okay. We guard on turn 2. What is that? Needles, stitches, rare, yeah. Ragnvaldr cannot be Guts, because... I suppose that is true. Okay, wait. How many turns has it been? I think I attack this. I can't... Okay, they're not going to attack me. I can just guard whenever I want. That's the safest play. Even though it's the boring play. But there we go. But anyway, so Percolé is my choice. Percolé... Yeah, specifically Percolé is my choice. Because he has some lines that suggest... he might be personally responsible for sending hundreds of thousands of people to hell. Which I think is a really evil thing to do. I'm gonna rate that as, like, the most evil thing in the game, personally. Oh, this is... Okay, we're fine. It's not that bad. Because, like, he has 2 mentions at least of, like, sending souls to sulfur. And, like, how they're, like, burning in the sulfur pits, and, like, most likely I think that means there's, like, a ritual that the cult did for every festival to make so everybody that dies gets sent to sulfur, and, like, yeah, that's sending hundreds of thousands of people to hell. I think that's a pretty evil thing. I think that makes him the worst one. And, you know, spreading the sulfur cult, making more people that will, you know, be horrible and terrible and sadistic and all that. That's a fairly bad part too. I think... let me think. How much money do I have? I probably... Okay, I didn't need to light the torch. That was an accident. I probably find enough money on my own. We need 50 coins. And I'm a little worried about it, because... Yeah. What was it? Yeah, normally, if you save Buckman, he'll give you 50 coins. And so that's a pretty easy way to get the coins you need, but... when we saved Buckman, it was glitched. And so I'm not sure if we can go back and talk to him now. But I might. I think I'm gonna go do that. Because I'm a little low on coins and like. But there's some things I could. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go. Changing my mind constantly, but we'll probably find 20 coins in the village. Probably. On the topic of which this might be really bad. This could be really bad. I don't know. I know for sure. God, what do I do? Because, okay, there's a bug when you're fighting the suit of armor, at the very least, where escape plan means that running away has a 0% success chance. I don't know if that also applies to the ghost. I think we could run away from the ghost. If we don't, then we have to use the menu run, which will be a 50% chance. And so I'm going to try this first. Okay. It's only the suit of armor, as I thought it was, but was a little uncertain. Okay, that was very dangerous. Okay, we're good. Okay, yeah, we're just going to miss the hand several times in a row. I was about to talk about knowing how to do the S endings, because most people learn from just guides online, because they are ridiculous to ever complete without them. D'arce is so easy you could accidentally stumble onto the pages and then figure it out. Just okay. I didn't check how much health the hand has. I forgot that it just has way too much health. And okay, oh god. Okay, we have won. God. I'm just like stressed after that. Sure, let's learn Scroll of the Wizard and the Black Arts. What does that give us? I don't know what wizard is. Oh, Greater Blood Magic. Okay. Sure. Gosh, we have to fight another one of those. Okay. Do I have any tricks that I can do? I should have checked if I can craft anything. Okay, great. That's what... Okay. We're gonna be fine now. Use this regular one to save a little bit. Okay. Alright. I'm just gonna... Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna check the Yellow Mage's hit points again on, like... because they are very annoying. So the arm is 300 health. The torso is 900 health. But the arm has 40% evasion. So I need to hit it twice. Or I need to hit the torso 4 times. It's statistically a little bit better to go for the arm. And now we get Locust Swarmed. Okay, I was trying to say, Cahara's hint is like, if you knew, because the goal is to get the King's Crown, and NPC Cahara has an event when you pick up the crown where he asks for it, and if you don't give it to him, he steals it and leaves. And so if you'd seen that event, you could potentially guess from the text at the end of the intro what Cahara's S ending is, but only if you've seen that very niche event. And I think that's interesting. And meanwhile, Ragnvaldr's ascending, its description is very clear, but just doing it is by far is kind of the most difficult. I guess Enki's also, quite difficult. Okay, so I need money, so I do need to actually search everything we have here. I'm mostly finding vials of water, which do not help me. I guess they help me a little bit once I'm actually in Mahab and I've bought the maps, but not very... Okay, wait. They don't help very much. Oh, like blue vials. Well, that's very good. Okay. I don't think I've ever fought the Spear Cave Dweller without, like... I think I've only fought it to use Leg Sweep to instantly kill it, to just demonstrate how Leg Sweep instantly kills the Spear Cave Dweller. Let's search through the whole place before we go, because we don't want to do that while everybody's trying to kill us, even though they're very easy enemies, but whatever. It's still a little bit better, I think. Okay, that's almost everything. All we're missing is, I think, this, and the place where Dark gets hit in the head with a rock. Whiskey, buckler, more whiskey, that's helpful, but doesn't actually get us anything. Sure. Okay. Oh, and then, the last ascending, I was just talking about that, how to figure them out. Enki's ascending, basically impossible to figure out on your own. I don't think that anybody would ever, I don't know how it was figured out in the first place. Maybe a group of people working together on Discord, or Mirror told somebody, or somebody looked in the code, because it is very, very, your hint is useless, and it is difficult to figure it out. You have to go very out of your way. Okay, I think we're ready to take the cube. We are still very low on money. Okay, that has not helped. No money here. Worm juice, opium powder, okay. Okay, yeah, they're easy to avoid. And then any of them without spears are very easy to fight, so I'm not really concerned. I guess, yeah, check out their rock hand, because that's their only way of doing damage, and then you just win. There are eggheads who could have been able to figure it out. Maybe. Sure, I think it's whatever. Nothing of value. Okay. I think this only has us... Oh, but then again, if we go this way, we need to find the rope. Okay. Yeah... I don't know, because it also wasn't as popular when the ascendings were first added. Do I need food? I guess I needed food a minute ago, but whatever. We'll do it anyway. What is, do you have any hints that would really... The main thing that would set you on the path of the ending is if you talk to Voltail after killing him. But I feel like not many people would do that after if they had already done it, previously, right? And so why would you do it on the ascending? But I don't know. Maybe I should go the other way. I know I can't. Oh well. Could have picked up shark teeth if I went that way, which would have helped. Just been a decent weapon. Night lurchers give some money. Alright, how much do I need? How much do I need? I'm at 36 coins out of 50. A little bit low. I like to light this candle, because it's got a wide area. Okay. This is one of the easiest fights if you have Guard. Just do that. 5 coins, okay. Another, okay, we're close. We only need 4 more coins. Just trying to think what's worth doing. We could, I guess, yeah, if we go back up this way, that'll let us look for a bunch of boxes. So we just need to find 4 coins. Any useless chair fans in the chat? Okay, I did not see any useless chair fans in the chat. That's unfortunate. Oh, and there's the coins we need. Great. We have everything we need. Now we just go talk to Isaiah, buy the maps. And then, okay, what do we need to do? We need to find the... I'm forgetting the words. The game is lagging slightly, which is odd. That does not happen to me often. What? What don't you... It's... I just saw it on the I didn't see any useless chair fans in the chat. I asked, are there any useless chair... Isn't Isaiah supposed to be here? I asked, are there any useless... Oh, he's here. Okay. Are there any useless chair fans in the chat? And then I saw it on the useless chair. But nobody said, like, oh, I love useless chair. Because apparently there are no useless chair fans. Very sad. I'm the only useless chair fan here. Oh, you didn't hear it. Okay, sorry. I can't monitor my volume while streaming very well, so it just kind of... You have to guess. I almost want to go around this lizard because this is a little dangerous. Okay, that's not bad. I would like to get shark teeth. That does involve going past a lot of ghosts. The ghosts are not very easy to dodge. I'd just like a higher attack weapon, because we do need to deal some damage to Isaiah. Only a fan of cat girls. Well, yeah, we're just out of cat girls right now. Sorry. Okay. It's not an infected guard, but we'll just go past him anyway for now. Okay. So I think you do need to do the puzzle, the statue puzzle to get this one, right? To my memory, that's what you need to do. Because you need to go to the hidden part of Mahab that you need the key for. Which is kind of annoying. You have to do the statues in this time, and then... Ooh, War Scythe. Fun. And then, go back to the tomb again for some reason. I don't get what the point of that is. I wonder if it means something. Oh well, statue puzzle it is. You know the answers, it's basically sitting around and waiting for the animations to move. Okay, what is this one? Yeah, okay. Push this one here, and then push these up and to the left. And you just wait. Actually, you might be able to speed that up. You can actually speed up a lot of animations in the game. Yeah, but, yeah, there we go! You hold Z, and that sped it up a bit. There's a lot of, like... I think I learned that for the bone saw animation in Termina. I don't have an empty scroll, so I can't cast Necromancy, sorry. That's just... Yeah, there's just not a chest here, but there is in the present. Like... I don't know. What is the point of that? I wonder if there's maybe something intentional to it. Is this... Yeah, we actually can't open that right now. So we didn't get any scrolls. I was kind of hoping for some. We do have Black Orb. Maybe I use that to kill Isaiah. That would make sense. Okay. I'm gonna change time in this part of Mahab. Just seems like that might be easier. I don't know. I don't know if we need books right now, but... Oh. Okay. We're just failing every coin flip right now. That's fine. I don't need anything to succeed. Because I've already got certainty in myself. My success chance is 100%. So these coin flips mean nothing to me. You can't... Actually, okay. I'm just thinking... There's always like a 5% chance of missing any attack, which is kind of annoying. But if you use magic, that most of the time enemies do not have any magic evasion. Their head will. Now we can actually use that here, because we got some water vials. Pity I'm out of... Favorite god from Fear and Hunger? Yes, the God of the Depths. Because I've been studying the God of the Depths for a very long time. And they're very interesting. And the results of my study will be published after the update sometime. That'll be, you know, years from now. Or whatever. Like, I think Mira said it should be this year. Yeah, the God of the Depths is very interesting because they're like, what is it? So they're the god more of the rejected or the forsaken or the forgotten, you know, things cast out of society. And that includes a lot of things. Oh gosh, I have to avoid that. Okay, we're fine. And I don't know, it's very interesting, just because, like, you have... I don't know, I'm sorry, I can't recite my entire video, just kind of at random. Oh, it's the weirdos. So, okay, so basically they, like, the God of the Depths takes in things or people that are forsaken because they're, like, you know, gross or evil or something. And there's like a cool thing where like Enki was taken by the god of the depths. Does talk skill work on? I'm gonna check if talking works on this one for a moment. So like Enki was blessed by the god of the depths because he was... Okay, what is your origin? You're a product of necromancy. Tossed into a well by his parents for not killing his sister in a fight. Oh, do you have to talk again? Is that it? Okay, there we go. Such things often live in depths, whether... Yeah, it's literal and metaphorical depths. And I get what you mean by deep thinker, yeah. So, what was it? Like, there's just there's a lot of stuff going on. I think one thing that's really fun is there's nothing written about the god of the depths. There's no book on it, unlike the other gods, right? So your sources are what you see in the game and some dialogue from Ragnvaldr and Enki. Like, you don't get to read about the god of the depths. And I think that's unique comparatively. That's pretty fun. It's okay. The joke is fine. You just didn't need to repeat it like twice. What was it? So things that are rejected or forsaken, and like sometimes, you know, it's like Enki, who's like a child tossed into a well to die, and that's like, it's just to help him. But like a lot, you know, some things are rejected or forsaken for a good reason, like a gigantic monster that wants to kill you, or you know, rotting corpses. Like, you know, I mean, they're not morally bad, but I really would not like to be around rotting corpses. Yeah, there's no book about him. That's kind of fun. It was part of the joke. Oh well. So yeah, it's there's just like interesting duality to it. Like a lot of the Depths followers love murder. They mentioned the word murder a fair bit. Specifically murder. Did I? Okay, I got the ambush. Oh! Okay, well, ambush just doesn't count. Well, that's, annoying? What are embryo? Okay, I normally just kill these in one hit. I don't know how much health they have. 800? Or 900 even? Oh my god. Well, this is dangerous, actually. Okay. I did not know these were actually, like, really difficult. And the tower's not even in here. Okay, I thought it was. It's in the other room. Right, okay. I'm gonna check some bookshelves in case I get something. I don't know. So there's, like... And there's a theme that I think was intentional with the God of the Depths followers, but it's pretty hidden, of like... the God of the Depths will help you when you're rejected, you know, from society, when you're desperate, but it wants you to stay like that, right? It wants to keep you in the depths. If you try and leave, it'll murder you. It's like kind of abusive help, which is interesting. Oh, okay, nothing of interest. What a... I think you can clip things on YouTube. I've attempted it before. It's a little bit harder to find. They do have a lot of help. It is very surprising that they're like like, it's more difficult to fight the embryo on its own than it is to fight the uterus and the embryo. That's very strange. And yeah, I normally just kill them in one hit and don't... I don't want to fight the Black Witch, but I think it will be fine. Yeah, I normally don't even think about them, but they're actually quite dangerous if you're very under-equipped, as I currently am. Okay. Yeah, that is a concern. I'm gonna... My plan for Isaiah is Black Orb. Where's the treasure? It's somewhere around here. Hello? Treasure? There we go. Hmm. 70 coins. After this fight, we're basically done. Oh, I should have... I forgot to use Guard. Is it better to hit his head or his body? I will check that as well. He has only 20 head health, so yeah, Black Orb to the head should do it. Yeah, that would kill him. Nice. And we actually have a helmet now. Cool. Yeah, you do need to have the maps before you can dig those up. Yeah. Because obviously people would figure out where they are and then go there anyway. This one is... it's a very cryptic map. Rather, I mean, they all are. That one I feel is a bit harder, because it's showing a bridge that is very out of the way. Is the Black Witch still here? Okay, no. That's fine then. Okay, so we go to the east side of the city. Oh gosh, these are still here though. Okay. Yeah, killing another is probably what you are saying is fast. And yeah, a Black Orb is a pretty good solution to that fight. I don't use magic very often, just because it costs mind, but attacking doesn't. And like, if you have a good weapon, like, it basically does as much damage as Black Orb, so why spend 20 mind to do what you could just not spend 20 mind to do? But that, you know, enemies having reduced magic evasion and attacking 3 times, that is helpful, actually, on enemies with low head health. I think that's actually... I think I've only done that on stream before. I think I did that to the White Angel in the previous attempt. I forget what that was exactly. And then I did that there. Because, I mean, by the time you get Black Orb, a lot of enemies just have too much head health to bother anyway. But, that is good to check. I need to learn more about this game. Only finished it a couple of times. Yes, I had. I'm assuming by yes, you had, you mean I used Black Orb on the White Angel. I don't remember when I did that exactly. Okay. Oh yeah, so learn more about the game. I mean, yeah, I only beat it, like... I haven't beaten it that many times either. Oh, she's dead. Cool. Searcher? Oh, fun. That's useful. If we end up in any fights, it might help. The ancient... So yeah, what is this? The old passage. Okay, I don't know. Ah, hello! I've nearly done already. Sorry. This is... I just need to pick up the crown and leave. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I've only beaten the game a few times. I don't know how many times exactly. Let me just read this. A depraved blue demon has partly eroded into dust in the passage of times. The remains are ancient, there is no life lingering in this beast. Okay. I was wondering, I had like an idea, a theory maybe. Obviously we don't have Creation of Life. If you read the Creation of Life books, Creation of Life 2, the one about making a demon, the demon kid, Nostradamus wrote those books. And so presumably Nostradamus made one of those demons at some point, potentially in the distant past, you know, up to 800 years ago. And so this could be Nostradamus's child, grown up, and then eventually dying in Mahab and turning to dust somehow. Yeah, I don't think there was anything specific. Oh wait, okay. This is the soft lock pile of rubble. If you walk behind it and then pick up a rock, it becomes impassable, and then you can't, and then you're just stuck there forever. Okay. Where is the stuff I'm actually looking for? Which part is gross exactly? The Creation of Life books, or getting stuck behind a pile of rubble? Because, yeah, the delay is a bit difficult. You know what? I'll just look up how. Maybe I can. What is this called again? It's not Harvestman. It's like. What is that thing? I'm looking up the enemies list so I can find its name, because I really hate them. Body Snatcher. I hate this enemy the most of like any enemy. Okay, it only has 20 health. We can just kill him. Yeah, the Creation of Life books. Yeah, Nostradamus is kind of weird. You know, surprisingly, somebody that lives inside the darkest, evilest place in the world, next to the body of a dead god, would be. They're kind of weird, actually. Kind of freaky. Okay, where exactly is this? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 steps from something. Some like statue, or maybe a mural like this. Is that one? It could be. Oh, it's from this one. Okay, so like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Here? Oh, okay. That was it. Here we are. The King's Crown. Yes. Yes. There's no need to continue your journey. Excellent. I guess actually if you... Like there's very little reason to go through that little side quest except for this S ending. The crown doesn't do anything. But if you did do that while on hard mode as Cahara, then it does just directly tell you. And there's a very loud car. Haven't considered how weird Nostradamus is. I'm pretty sure Nostradamus tells you, like, yeah, I'm like, I'm pretty weird to be hanging out here. Yeah, Nostradamus wrote both Creation of Life books, which have interesting stuff in them. Okay, so I want to change time to leave more easily without any danger. And then I just walk out. And we should be done. I am looking for other ideas for live streams. I feel I remember some being discussed, but I couldn't actually remember any of them, and so I just went with this because it would be continuing the theme I had been doing. I don't know how to, I think I'd like to set a schedule for streaming, because this time has been working pretty well, and I'd like to, I don't know where to put that. We just run past you. Why am I stabbing? Oh, it makes you walk faster. Do you notice? It's not that big, but when it's like rolling in Zelda when you're like trying to walk somewhere and you like keep rolling to move, like it feels like that's slightly faster, and like I think it's been measured and it isn't actually faster, but it's like it kind of makes you feel a little bit faster, so you just keep rolling repeatedly as you're moving, you know, like that. There's a lizard in here, right? Okay, we can just run past you. Okay, and we're done. Let me read this for a moment. Meme about Tormented One. Is that the stream idea? Is to meme about Tormented One? It's fun. Sometimes Guard's AI gets broken and they just like stare at a corner. It's fun when that happens. This one is not a placebo. Like, you know, this is, you can tell. It's like 10% faster. It's a lot faster if you don't have dash as well. But I do have dash, of course, but the cards are just all staring at walls for some reason. Okay, here we are. Oh. Huh. Okay, I probably have to go see Lagarde, I guess. I literally got told, like, yeah, you can leave now, but apparently I can't. Let's make some torches for the road. And now I'm being attacked by the dogs! What? No! Oh my god. Oh my god. Please. No, 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 no. No, come on. This is just ridiculous. I was told I could leave. Okay. Okay, so I have to go back down and look at Lagarde's dead body a bit. And then I can leave. I think I'll have to go the other way around to avoid the dogs. Yeah. I did. Huh. It said I could leave, right? Like, everybody remembers reading that text that said, yeah, you can leave now. You don't need Lagarde anymore, you can just leave. The other SND, like, I've heard people say the SNDs you have to look at Lagarde, but it's not true for Ragnvaldr. Like, I got Ragnvaldr's SND without ever looking at Lagarde. And people say you need to do that, but I didn't for him, so I was like, okay, I guess you don't need to. Probably they're just lying. Alright. I'd like to avoid these bugs, just in case. Okay, I think we can just leave through the side exit and avoid the dogs. Are the dogs just always there? Is it weak to leave through the side exit, or is it something else that's weak? I was sure at some point the dogs would... Oh, it isn't the way. At some point the dogs should stop. But it seems every time you use the main exit, the dogs show up, no matter what. I was sure that, you know, by this point, going all the way through Mahab, like, oh, maybe they would stop by now. We're almost done anyway. Pick up these herbs before I go. I was drinking water. I wasn't sure that was... I didn't think I was going to be that audible. Okay, you keep saying weak, but like... What, do you want me to go fight the instant kill dogs? Alright, I'm leaving. Unless you have something to say in the next 5 seconds. Okay, it has been 5 seconds. I've left. Okay, finally. It's just weak again. Okay. So, how long is that? It's been like an hour and a half. If anybody has ideas for future streams, I'm looking forward to them now. You skipped the Cahara S ending. Huh. I mean... Yeah, I mean, if you're bored of the game in general, then it would probably be kind of boring. Because it's a pretty easy one. You just... Like, you need to go down, and then you go to... There's a lot of walking up and down the stairs. And not that much fighting. Whereas like Ragnvalder and Enki, they have kind of unique stuff going on. Anyway, yeah, other stream ideas. Somebody said I should stream Look Outside, and I agree. Though I don't know. I don't have any plan on that. I've beaten the game once. There's been updates since. I don't know. I just like playing it normally, probably. I'm being told to make a week stream. Okay. Just try streaming other things. Or stream Marco Jojo reference. Termina, no items. You did suggest that before. I don't know, like... Yeah, okay. No items except keys, okay. I mean... Let me think, what would you do for that? You'd probably... I don't know. I'll think about that later. I will probably just stream Look Outside, just like playing it normally on Friday at vaguely this time of the day. Probably, this is obviously a little bit later than I would start streaming, but I would likely be streaming at this time still. Yeah, I'm gonna... just thinking, like, when VTubers stream, they'll announce their schedule a week in advance on Twitter. But that doesn't really... I don't want Twitter. I don't like it. Or even, like, an alternative, because I just dislike the format. And I also don't think I'm important enough for it yet. I'm still not French. Why are you at... I don't know any French language. I could actually... Streaming a game in a language I don't speak is kind of fun. There's a really old Hearthstone stream where somebody was streaming with a game in German, and he had to like slowly learn what the different words meant and figure out how to play. Okay. Yeah, you don't have... Yeah, exactly. So, like, I don't care about... I don't think the Twitter option is a good one. I might I can edit the description of the channel. I'm almost at... I have 700,000 total views across my videos. It's kind of high. Huh. I didn't know it was that much. Yeah, I'll try to make that more of an official scheduling thing. And, like, schedule in advance more. And stuff like that. I'm still... still not French. In fact, give me a moment. Give me a moment. I'll try to make that more... Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'll stream, like, Look Outside at some point, soon. Like, Friday, I guess. On Friday, specifically. And I will consider other ideas in the time, leading up to then. Goodbye.